Happy Thursday. Pastor Matthew here. Just wanted to send out a quick hello to the virtual world and to give you a couple of announcements for some upcoming things. But first, happy Veterans Day. Personally, as a chaplain in the Air Force Reserves, and corporately as a community of faith here at Grace Baptist Church, we are thankful for our veterans, both those in our community and those beyond. I know that our veterans sacrifice much, and their families sacrifice much. They demonstrate courage, they demonstrate humility, sacrificial service for our nation and their people. And we are thankful for what you have given up to serve your nation. From health and time off and freedom to holidays and anniversaries and birthdays that are missed, you all mean a lot to us for the sacrifices you've given. So thank you. And happy Veterans Day. All right. Secondly now, I want to direct your attention to that which is behind me. You know that this is the last week for Operation Christmas Child packing up boxes and getting them delivered. This Sunday, we are collecting our final box collections so that our Trail Life boys, thank you very much boys, can deliver these items to the drop-off point. Now don't forget, we have a few more boxes at church. You can give me a call here to see if you can pick one up, or you can pick one up on Sunday when you come with a bag full of goodies to pack. It's just your traditional shoebox size. We actually have flyers here at church, and you can find this information online by just doing a Google search for the Samaritan's Purse, Operation Christmas Child. Here at church, we actually have labels where you can tag a little QR code where you can scan to find out where your box gets delivered. Is it going to Peru? Is it going to Africa? Where's it going? Check it out. You can pay online. You can use these little tags and such here at the church, and you can actually track where this box goes. Don't forget, this is an excellent ministry opportunity. Through Operation Christmas Child, Samaritan's Purse is able to bring the gospel to nations and lands as they give gifts to the boys and girls and share with them the good news of Jesus. So I encourage you to pray and consider how you might take part in this final week. Now, if you can't go shopping due to COVID and things of that nature, I encourage you to check online. There are ways to financially support the organization online as well. So Operation Christmas Child, last week, don't forget. All right, number 3. I invite each of you to come and join us for Wednesday night prayer. Now, I say this because I honestly believe that prayer is the key way that we as a community of faith, followers of Jesus Christ, sons and daughters of God, it is a key way that we will grow both individually and as a community. If you want to see growth in your faith, in your strength, in your confidence, in the joy and the peace that Pastor Derek has preached about this past 2 weeks, I encourage you to become more greatly a man or a woman, a boy or a girl of prayer. Do so individually on your own, Sunday through Saturday, and gather as a community in those opportunities we give. Now, Wednesday night prayer, a couple quick notes about that. You can actually come in person. We meet in the sanctuary. Just don't forget to bring your favorite mask. Also, you could join us on Zoom. Now, one of the neat things about how we're doing this as a blended service is if you're at home, you just finished dinner, you got to get kids stuff ready, you don't have time to drive to church and back, you can log into your computer, you can join us for prayer. I type the requests on the screen so you can see them. And if you're doing that, I have the camera that you're looking at me now through set up so that you can actually see who's in the church building as well. Cool thing back at the church side, I have the projection of Zoom on the overhead so that those sitting at church can see who's joining on Zoom. It's an excellent way that we can join as a community of faith in this unique season, both in person and virtually, together in united prayer, seeking God's face for our church and our lives and our families, pleading to Him for the help that we need, and asking Him to change us into the people He wants us to be. So I invite you to join us every Wednesday, 6:30 to 7:30 for prayer, either in person or online. All right, final announcement. A little update for our upcoming sermon series, 2 Sundays and a Wednesday. The sermon series is coming from Psalm 107, so I thought I'd read the first little bit of it here. It shares, "Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for He is good, for His loving kindness is everlasting. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so." Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for He is good. His loving kindness is everlasting. Have you seen the goodness of the Lord? Have you experienced His love in your life? This next 2 Sundays and a Wednesday, we're going to be looking through Psalm 107 and considering what it has to teach us about this very thing. It actually shares 4 stories of sorts that show situations in our lives where we have great reason to give thanks to our God. Now, as we do so, I'm going to encourage you to practically learn to give thanks better, to make it part of your day-to-day living. You know, Billy Graham actually shared, even when life may be difficult, we should thank God for all that he does, for which we do not deserve. Now, in the difficulties of 2020, do you think we might need to even give a little bit more thanks to God to anchor our soul in his goodness and love? I encourage you to join us in these next 2 Sundays and a Wednesday to take part in this series as we look at the reasons to give thanks that God has given to us. Now, I've mentioned a Wednesday as well, and there's a reason for that, because the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, the night prior, join us during our normal prayer time at 6:30, and we're going to have a Thanksgiving worship service. I hope we have more than just 2 or 3 people here, right? But this is another one of those great times as a community where we take advantage, we seize the opportunity to gather, to encourage one another, to be encouraged, to hear the word of God preached, to worship in singing and songs, and in giving thanks. So please come and join us that Wednesday before Thanksgiving as we bring a culmination to our Psalm 107 series, and as we give thanks to our God and King, and as we encourage one another as brothers and sisters in the Lord. Now, with that said, I pray that God greatly bless you and fill you with his joy and his peace and the grateful heart that belongs to those who are his sons and daughters. God bless and be with you all. Take care.